Ciao Bella! Welcome to Bella Uncinetto. I'm Christina, and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. No matter how long you've been here, I always appreciate your time. We are going to hopefully try and finish this camera today. I just looked at the number of pages that I have left, and I probably should have kept going. But I was tired, and yeah, I didn't have the stamina for that. But now I wish I did, because there's like 70 something pages total, and I'm on page 26. And I really want to do this on camera with you all, but I don't know if I can get through 50 pages. Well, maybe like 49 pages, because there's like 73 pages, and I'm on page 26. So, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see where we get, okay, friends? We'll see where we get. Let's see if I can. Alright, so I'm going to turn it around so that it's facing me. Trying to get it where you guys can see a little better. Okay. Let's see what's next. So I hope that everyone had a good weekend and that you enjoyed your time. I had a long weekend. So we actually had a 4-day weekend, because the day that you're seeing this will be Indigenous Peoples Day, but we actually had the Friday before off as well. So one of the things that my job does is it tries to put things so that if parents have time off and we have time off as a school, they try to maybe combine them if they can, and like let families have, oh no, it doesn't go there, let families have like an extended time away, which is kind of nice. So we actually had, like I said, a 4-day weekend. I was pet sitting. Well, my daughter was pet sitting. I was monitoring. So we did not actually go anywhere for this long weekend. I would have liked to even go somewhere in Sicily, but I did commit. My daughter wanted to do this pet sitting, so I did agree to do this, and now she's been doing it so we've done it a couple of times, and this was a longer stint. But she is getting several pet sitting jobs, so that's nice for her. That's nice for her to have some money for things that she wants, that I'm like, I really don't want to buy that for you. And not because I don't think that you need it, but I don't think you need another one, or I don't think you know. And then she could be like, well, I want to use my money for it. Okay, cool. But she's quickly learning, like, once I use my money for this, I don't have money for other things. So she's like, do I really want to use my money for this, right? She is learning. She is learning. We'll see. Because now she's like, it costs how much, Mom? Yep, it costs that much, sweetheart. But if I spend it, then I won't be able to buy such and such. You are correct, my friend. You are correct. Yeah, that's been fun. Lots and lots of fun. Oh. And then I need this piece. Just a flat one. Nope. There we are. know you can't really see all of it. I wish you could see all of it. Let me see if I can. Let me see. You can see the pieces, but you can't see the camera now. Sorry, friends. I'm trying. Move it back a little bit more. There you go. Okay. I need this. This. And there should be another one of those. Do you see it? Do you see it? Oh, I see it. Okay, now I put this where? Not like that. Like this? Okay. This is what it's looking like so far. I can't. There we go. Turn it back around so I can... I know it's kind of hard. I wish I had one that was kind of like over my shoulder so you could like watch me do it that way. But then you'd be like staring at the back of my head, which would also be kind of awkward. Just saying. Okay, so we have the white one, red and red, and it goes... Oh, so now I turn it around. So now it's telling me to turn it around and put this here. It does actually tell you to turn it around in the directions. So it tells you to spin it. So that's facing you, which is kind of nice. Okay. Alright, so there we go. Oh, okay. I don't need to move this piece. And I moved some of the flat pieces over because I was like, I don't have enough space for some of these big pieces. Which bar do I need? Okay, but there's 2 bars. Which one do I need? Do I need this one? Or do I need this one? That one's not going to fit in there, so I need this one. Okay, what other piece do I need? This. I'm supposed to have another one. There we go, that one. Then, and then, and then, and then, and then, and then. Sorry. Do you have like movie quotes that live rent free in your head, and like when someone says something, I do that with song lyrics as well. So one of my friends and I will be talking and she'll say something and it'll bring up a song lyric and I'll just start singing. And sometimes she'll sing along and then sometimes she'll look at me like I'm insane because she doesn't know the song, or she's like, how did that make you think of what? And I'm like, I don't know. It's just word association, friends. Word association. But I definitely do that. I have listened to songs for so long, and my daughter, like sometimes in the morning, will listen to music on the way to school. And she is so fascinated by the fact that I have so many songs in my head. But if you just say, do you know such and such song by such and such artist? I might know the song. But if you start playing the song, then I can legitimately sing along to the entire song. And she's like, how do you know all of those things? And it's like, I don't know that I know it until it's done in my head, right? So like it comes out, it just comes out, and I don't realize that I have all that stored in there. It's like that long-term memory. You don't pull it out until you need it, right? Short-term memory is you keep repeating it to yourself because you're going to need it quickly. You're going to need it soon. But that long-term memory, man, that stuff stays stashed in there. It'll come out the most random times. For me, anyway. It's like, how did I remember that? But I can't remember whatever else it is I'm supposed to be remembering because I don't even remember what that is. So I'm looking for a piece right now, and I don't know. I don't know where it is. Okay. So it's not in there. Okay. I don't think it's this piece, but it kind of looks like that piece. But it has a... I'm going to try to organize some pieces. Maybe I should organize them by color. I don't know. Because I feel like if I got some of these pieces out of the way, I might be able to find... It's not this piece. Nope, it's not that piece. I found a whole bunch of what it's not. Is this it? I found it. Okay. I was like, it's got to be turned over somewhere. Has to be. He's going to drive me bananas, this cat. It's going to drive me bananas. Okay. So I'm supposed to take this and put this bar in here. And then that goes like that. Okay. Then we flip it over and this goes here. This goes here. Okay, what do you think we're making? What do you think we are making? Because I have no clue. This goes opposite the bar on this. What do you think? Oh. Oh. Okay. So this goes in front of me. And this goes right here. Like this? No, like this. So we just made this. Can you see? Just put that on there like that. And that's gonna like close up right here. Oh, let me see. Can I make it a little bit? I'm sorry for all the adjusting for Okay, so move it up just a little bit, and we just made this little hinge part here, right? That's what we just did. Let's see if I can move it. I want to move it up. It just won't stay. There's a piece behind the camera that like helps it stay stabilized, but it's heavy and it weighs the camera down a little, so it won't go exactly where I want it to go. Okay, well look, we're just gonna take that off of the desk because it is vibrating the entire desk, and we don't need that right now, friends. Okay, so now I need all these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, don't get lost. Come back. Okay. I hope I'm putting this on the right way, because it does not show me that this is the right way to do this. But I'm going to trust by looking at the picture, even though it does not tell me that that's the right way. Okay. Oh, now it's blurry. See? I don't know. Okay. I need this other big piece. And this goes... I think. Okay. So I just put that black piece on there on the top. I mean, we're cruising right along. I'm on page 35 now. Oh my. Okay. So now I need all these little corners. Spin it around. I really want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, maybe that'll be better. So this side goes here, and this side goes. Okay, but that's not gonna. Okay. No. Like that. Yes, yes. Okay. So then this side goes out like this. And this goes out like this. Okay. I need this other piece that I had, I put in the bag, and I need 2 of these. And I'm supposed to put that here, I think. Wait a minute, do I do that twice? Yeah, okay, hold on. I do that twice. So I'm putting the blue pieces on the back of this, And then they both go right here. Okay. Then I take more of these. And they go right there. And put them right there. Okay, and then I'll put the other ones on this side. Although, I don't know, that looks kind of weird. But okay, I'm going to trust it. I feel like these should be turned the way that these are. But that's not the way that it looks on the thing. So I'm gonna trust it. I am. And then I need these. And they go here. Did you guys ever have a camera growing up? Like, I don't know, some of you may be younger and you may not have had like a camera. My daughter has one of the newer like Instax, I think it's called, Polaroid cameras that she's taken on a trip. But I mean, I remember Polaroid cameras. I also remember like the ones where you had to load the film, like this one, and you had like so many pictures that you could take. My grandfather absolutely loved photography, and he would have just massive amounts of pictures. Anytime I went to go visit, when I would go home, inevitably I would get a photo album and all of the pictures. He would not put the pictures in the album for me. He would say that that was something that he wanted me to do so that I could do it the way that I wanted it. Because he could put it in chronological order. But if I didn't want it that way, if I wanted to do it by like activity or by person or however I wanted to catalog it, it was my thing to catalog, because my grandfather was big into collections. He collected stamps, he collected coins, he collected cameras, he collected so many things. And I think a lot of that was from the time period that he was from, where there was no like social media or anything like that. There was no like phones. Long distance wasn't even a thing when he was little. So it was different for him, and that was the way that he saw the world, right? So I think it was interesting to have that that connection with him, that he would always send me the pictures and an album and say, you know, it was mine to do with as I wanted, which I appreciated. Okay, it says it's supposed to go through the back here. There we go. All right. So if I turn it around, right, that's what it looks like from this side so far. It's starting to look like a camera, you guys. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Oi. Okay. So now I need... Is it this one? Yeah, this one goes here. And then this goes here. And then what piece is next? I need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now, no, like this. 1, 2, 3. But I loved taking pictures when I was growing up. I mean, I did it even without my grandfather, but he always made it. Like, we would do goofy pictures, and you never knew, like, how those pictures were gonna turn out, right? You had to get them developed. And he did not care too much, like, when we were doing, like, vacations or whatever, whether or not he got the perfect shot necessarily. Like, sometimes he would do it if he had, like, one of his, like, professional cameras or whatever. But if he just had one of the, like, the disposable cameras, he would buy, like, I don't know, 7 of them, right? And he would be like, go wild. Like, these are your pictures. Take whatever pictures you want, you know? And then he would develop them for me, but then he would also develop his photos, and then I would get a copy of his photos plus my photos. And then when he passed away, unfortunately, I was not able to get his albums, but I would have loved to have them, right? So that I would have all of those memories and things. And then when my grandmother passed away, so my grandmother passed away, my dad's mom passed away before my dad's dad passed away. My grandfather went on so many trips because my grandmother was very ill at the end of her life. And she was in and out of the hospital and all kinds of things. So my grandfather didn't travel. He didn't go anywhere because he said, well, it's my job to be with her. So that's what I'm going to do. And he stood by her. He was there. He took care of her. All of the things, right? He did all of the things. But when she passed away, he was like, okay, well, now I'm going to go and I'm going to travel and I'm going to do the things that maybe she didn't want to do when they were married, right? When they were together, when she was alive. So he went all over the place. And I know that he took photos. I know that he did. And I would have loved to see his travels. And I know he went to a lot of places on the East Coast because when I graduated from college, he sent me a Vermont teddy bear that had a graduation cap, right? And then when I was sick, he sent me some things from the Grand Canyon. I mean, he went to Las Vegas and went to like the car museum there. All these things, and they were things that I know that my grandmother would have had no interest in. Now, would she have raised a fuss to go to them? Probably, maybe, I don't know. Depends on her mood. But he did them all, and I would have dearly loved to see all of those things. But I was not allowed. I was not allowed to have those things. I was forbidden. So, I don't know where those things ended up. I don't know who may have them. I don't know if they got thrown away or what, because the house that my grandparents' family built when they moved here from Italy was sold and destroyed. And I think like 3 houses were put up in its place. So, because they had a very, very big lot. And there were lots of things that, I was not allowed. I was not allowed to have or be a part of. And that's okay, right? Things happen. But I would have loved to have his photo albums. I would have loved to travel vicariously through him to those places, right? I think it would have been amazing. So, what's next? I do have very fond memories of taking pictures and getting pictures. And not recently. I think maybe, was it 2nd grade? No, it wasn't 2nd grade. It was 3rd grade. So when my daughter was in 3rd grade, uh, they went on a field trip. Like, they go on a field trip every year. But they went on a field trip, and one of her classmates was given a disposable camera. And I was like, where in the world did your mom get a disposable camera? Like, I just thought that was the coolest thing. And the kid was like, well, my mom won't let me have a cell phone. So she said that if I want to take pictures, I have to use this thing. And she said it with such disdain and scorn. But then the next year, the little girl had another disposable camera, but there were other kids that had disposable cameras, and she was showing them how to use it so they like got the best pictures and didn't like waste all their film and all of that. And I was like, see, like now you get to teach other people how to do this cool thing, right? And she was like, I guess I still wish I had a cell phone. And I was like, well, you know, it's okay that you don't. You know, everybody parents different. So this is what it looks like now. I'm trying to get it to not be blurry. I don't know that I'm successful. Let's see. Don't go blurry. Don't do it. Don't. Gentle. Gentle. It's going in and out of focus. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry if that's like messing with your eyeballs because it's messing with mine. Okay. So now I need this. And I have this. Oh, I'm supposed to have 3 of these. Do I have? There ain't no way. I don't have 3 of those. Maybe it's a size 3? Okay. Okay. And this goes, let me turn this back around because I need this at a certain spot. This goes where, friend? Okay. We're gonna hope that that's the right place. Okay, well, that's what it says. Okay. Oh, I see. I see what we're doing. Okay, and then this goes over here. Okay, all right. Oh, I need another piece out of the bag. Okay, that's all the pieces out of the bag. I have this piece that I needed, and then there's supposed to be another. Ah, here we are. Piece. This goes here. This goes here. All right. We are page 49. Okay, so I can stop here or I can keep going. I mean, we have page 74. We're on page 49. So I can stop here at 30 something minutes and then come back. I think that might be a good thing. I think I am. I think I'm going to stop here. So let me clean up. I'll just clean up with you. So this is what it looks like now. Because this is going to be so much longer if I'll get that piece. Keep going. Okay. And then we'll come back again and finish this camera. Or maybe I'll finish it off camera. I don't know. But there's just little pieces now, it looks like. And remember, not all of these pieces are going to be used. So, or maybe they will. I don't know. Let me get that piece that I dropped. Let me get the piece that I dropped. Where did it go? Okay, well, I'll have to find that piece maybe off camera because I'm going to have to crawl around and look for it. But this is what we have so far. I know what the piece looks like that fell, so I can find it. This is what we have so far on this side. And we turn it around. This is what we have so far on this side. And we'll be back for part 3, I guess. So until I see you again, be well, be safe, and be the change you wish to see in the world, everyone. Ciao bella!